Okay, perfect. So everybody should be on page 105, and everybody should be doing their work with me. Everybody should be having a pencil ready, their workbook open, and ready to do their work with the teacher. Remember, we are big boys and girls. We are in kindergarten. We need to do our work independent, okay? Our mommies and daddies are very busy, so we need to do it with the teacher in class, so that way only mom and dad have to only help us with homework if we need help, okay? But I know that we have smart kiddos that we can definitely do it together, okay? Here we go. So today we're going to compare by counting sets to 5, okay? Remember, this is a set, a group, okay? And this is a set or group, all right? And now we're gonna compare. And when we compare, remember, we match them so that way we can see which one is less than, that means that it's smaller than the other, or greater than, bigger than the other, or equal, the same, okay? So we have a set of cows and a set of, looks like roosters. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase that. So right here we have our set of cows and our set of roosters. So now we're gonna look at each of the sets and we're gonna count how many there is in each set. So I want everybody to count the cows with me, and then we're gonna write the number right here. Here we go, ready? Count with me. When we count, remember, we touch the cows. Here we go. I'm gonna make mine a little bit bigger so you can see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 cows in this set. So go ahead and write the number 5. Okay, now let's count this set right here, which is the set of roosters, it looks like. Here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 in this set. So we're going to write the number 3 right here. And we have 5 in this set. Okay, the 5 cows in this set and 3 roosters in this set. Okay, now remember, after we count them and write the number, the next important thing that we need to do is match them. Okay, that way we can compare each of the sets. Okay, so we're going to match each cow to a rooster. Okay, one object to the other object in a group. There's 1, 2, and 3. There's no more roosters to match. So now we can compare. We can see now in this group, there is 2 more extra cows. Over here, there's no more. So to me, when looking at these two sets, I see this set right here has more. So it is greater than this one. Is greater than means that it's bigger, because this one has 5 and this one has 3. So this one is less than this group up here because it only has 3. It has not as many as the one up here. Okay, so that's how we're going to do. We're going to remember the steps. First, 1, we count each of the sets. Once we count them, we write the number. Then we match them. In your homework, I saw a lot of kids counting them, but they don't match them. And remember, by matching them, you draw a line to the other object. It is so important when you're matching. You need to draw a line to the other object so you can compare and see which one is bigger than the other, which one is greater than or less than. Okay, so after you count, you write your number, and then the third step is go ahead and see which is greater or less than or same. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And in this one right here, we saw that this one was greater than, it had more than the one down here. Okay, so everybody should have the number 5, the number 3, should have every cow matched up to a rooster. And then they should have this one circled because it is greater than the 3. The 5 is greater than 3. That means it's bigger than 3. Okay, now we can go on to the next page and we'll just be practicing together. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this one here, right there. And when I call your name, please unmute yourself, okay? Here we go. So I have a group of sheep and a group of turtles. So when I call your name, tell me how many sheep you see. Here we go. Sadie, how many sheep do we see? Count them. Go ahead and turn on your microphone, honey.
There's two.
There is 2. Good job. So you're gonna write the number 2. Thank you, Sadie.
Welcome.
And Isaiah, how many turtles do we have in this set? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
3.
3. So now we're gonna write the 3. Okay. Maggie, what are we gonna do next? Now that we counted them and we wrote the number. What's the next step, sweetheart? Match them. Perfect. Love that you're paying attention. Good job, honey. Now we're gonna match a turtle to a sheep, a turtle to a sheep. All right, we matched all that we could. Is there any more sheep over here to match with this last turtle, Maggie?
No.
No. So we're done. Now we're going to look at each of the sets. Which one is greater than, Maggie? Is it the 3 or the 2? Remember, greater than is bigger.
3.
The 3 is greater than the 2, right? Because it has more. It's bigger. So we're going to circle the 3. Thank you. Okay, everybody should have this done with them because we are working with me. You're doing it along with me, okay? Okay, next one. Here we go. Now, I'm going to call on somebody, and somebody's going to tell me how many chickens or chicks we have in this group right here. Count them and tell me. I'm going to pick, let's see, Beth. How many do I have, Beth? Count them.
3.
3. So we have 3 chicks. Okay, write the number. How many turkeys do I have, Emilio?
Or introduced after that deadline.
3.
How many turkeys? These are chicks. This is the turkey. Right? 1. So we're going to write the number. Emilio, now I have another question for you. Now that we counted each set and we wrote the numbers, what else are we going to do? What's the next step, Emilio?
Match them.
Match them. So we're going to match a chicken to a chick to a turkey. Now, Emilio, is there any more that I can match?
Yes.
There's more turkeys I can match with the chicks?
No.
No, there isn't, right? There's no more turkeys. So I'm done. I don't have no more to match. Now, Emilio, which one is greater than? Remember, greater than is bigger.
The chicks.
The chicks, right? Because how many are there?
3.
So, yes. So 3, the number 3 is greater than, bigger than 1. So 3 is greater than 1. Thank you, Emilio. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, there looks like there's little deer. Okay, so I want to see who can tell me how many deer. Davis, how many deer do we have in this set, this group? Count them.
A 3.
Let's count together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do we have, Davis? How many do we have in this set, Davis? Can you unmute yourself, sweetheart?
5.
5. So now we're going to write the number 5 because we have 5 deer. How about Raylyn? Raylyn, how many puppies do we have in this set? How many puppies? Count them.
Sure.
4. So now we have 4. Now, Raylyn, what's the next step I'm going to do? Now that I counted and wrote my numbers, what's the next step?
You match them.
Oh my goodness, I love that you are listening. Thank you. Yes, we're going to match each puppy with the deer. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, we have 1 left over. Is there any more puppies to match it with a deer, Raylyn? Or are we done?
We're done.
We're done, right? So which one is greater than? Remember, Raylyn, which one has more? Greater than is more. The 5 or the 4?
The die.
The 5, yes, the 5. So we're going to circle that one. The 5 is greater than 4. Good job. Thank you so much. Okay, next page. Okay, now we're going to look at less than, okay, less than. Here we go. Count how many horses there are. Let's count together. 1. So there's 1 horse. So write the number 1 right here. How many ducks are there? 1, 2. Write the ducks right here. The number. So there's 1 horse and 2 ducks. Now I'm going to ask, let's see here. I'm going to ask Petra, what's the next step? Now that we counted them and wrote the numbers, what's the next step, Petra?
You match them.
Match them. Oh, I love those beautiful sounds and words that you guys are using. Yes, we're going to match them. So we're going to match this horse to another duck. Now, Petra, is there any more for me to match? Any more horses for me to match?
No.
No. So are we done?
Yeah.
Yes, we are done matching. Now we got to circle the one that is less than. Remember, Petra, less than is smaller. So which one is less than, the 1 or the 2?
The 2.
Remember, less than is smaller. Which one has less?
The 1.
The 1, yes, this one has less. Remember, because this one, we still have an extra one right here, so this one has more. So we're going to circle the less than. Okay, less than is less. It has a little bit, okay? Right, now we're going to count the kitties. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 little cats. Go ahead and write your number right here. When you're done writing your number, let's count the owls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then write the number right here. So we have 5 cats, 4 owls, because we counted as we touched them. And now I'm going to ask Christian, what's the next step after we count them and write the numbers? What's the next thing that we got to do, Christian? What else? What is the next step that we need to do, Christian, after we count them?
5.
What?
5.
No, what's the next? We counted them and we wrote the number. What else do we got to do next?
Match them.
Match them. We're going to match each cat to an owl. So let's match them right now. There's 1 match, 2 match, 3 matches, and 4. So now we're going to look at the cats and the owls. Christian, which one is less than? Remember, less than means smaller. Which one of these sets has a less than?
A bird.
The birds have less than, right? Because there's no more to match. And this one still has one more cat. So this one has more and this one is less than. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna count the little deer again. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna write the number. Now the mice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna ask, let's see here. What is it? Who has left? Who has?
Eso que muy bien. Entonces have to be like for him.
Oh, it is.
Yourself?
It is.
Say mute yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, now number down here, number 6 has some deer and some mice, and we counted and wrote the numbers. Now, Richard, what's the next step I'm gonna do after I count them and write the number, Richard? What's the next step, buddy?
What do you do? No, don't do it. Tell her. You tell her before you do it. What are you doing? Matching. Yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear him.
Matching.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Okay, yes, we're gonna match them. 1, 2, 3. Now, Richard, with your voice nice and loud, can you please tell me which has less than? Remember, we matched every single one. Which one has less than? That means that they have a little bit. The other group has more. So which one has less than?
Which one has less? The deer or the mice? Which is less?
Deer.
Say it to
Yes,
her. Okay.
good job. Yes,
Okay.
the deer have less, right? Because the mice, there's more. They still have 2 more that we haven't matched. So they have, this group right here is more. Thank you. Okay, now everybody should be on the next page. Let me clear all my drawings. And we'll go to the next page. Okay, this is the last page. Now I want everybody to count the frogs and count the turkeys and then write the number. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Count the frogs and then write the number, count the turkeys, and then write the number. So I'm gonna count them. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 frogs. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 turkeys. Now we're going to compare them. So we're going to match them. Match each one, each frog with the turkey. There's 1, 2, 3. There's no more to match. Now we're going to compare them. We're going to see which one is greater, bigger, less than, smaller, or the same. As we're looking at this group, are they greater than, less than? Do we have a less, greater, or the same? Are the groups the same? I'm gonna ask Nizaya. Turn on your microphone and tell me, is it the groups one less than or one greater than, or are they the same?
Decompose is an important word, so I'm going to box it.
Can you tell me, Nizaya? Are these groups greater than, less than one of them, or the same?
What? My thing's turned down all the way. I can't hear.
Oh, it's okay. We're looking at these groups right here, the groups of frogs and the groups of turkey. After we matched them and counted them, is one of the groups less than, greater than, or are both of the groups the same?
Both of the groups are same.
Good job. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, all right. Now for homework, let me clear my drawings there. Perfect. Homework, this is going to be page 109 and page 110, okay? So you're going to be doing the same thing we did today. We're going to count them, write the number, match them, and then on the first 1 through 2, 1 and 2, you are going to circle the number that is greater than, okay? That means the one that is bigger, greater than, okay? And then number 3, you're going to do the same thing, count them, write the number, but you're going to circle the one, the very last one, number 3, you're going to circle the one that is less than, that is smaller, okay? And then the next page is just going to be review of things we've done before. We are going to count them, the cars, count the bicycles, match them, and then write the numbers, and then we're going to see which one is less than, remember? Smaller, okay? And then here we're going to count the cats, write the number, and then we're going to trace the numbers that are in order, and then write the number that is missing. Okay, I want you to write the number that is missing. Okay, what number is missing right there in the middle? Okay, so that is your homework, page 109 and 110. Okay, all right, you guys have 5 minutes of a break time. Anybody have questions? Please let me know.